What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Lewis, and on today's video we are going to be reviewing the recently announced Track Criterion Hybrid. Now this is one I'm pretty excited about just because I really liked the original Criterion. So we're going to talk about the similarities and the big differences between the two. Before we get into any of that, please consider subscribing to my channel. I would super appreciate it. If you'd like to order the ball spinner, or the chamois, please use the links down below in the description. I would super appreciate it. If you like the jersey, efx.co, promo code Napoles 10, NAPOLES10, and that'll get you 10% off your entire order. So let's talk about the similarities first, right? It's the same Criterion MD core that was in the original, which in 15 pounds has an RG of 2.50, a max differential of 0.052, and an intermediate differential of 0.018. So a fairly strong core when you really think about things. It wants to get into a roll fairly early, and it wants to produce a big hook potential. So what's the difference? The big difference between that one and this one is on the outside. It's the cover of the bowling ball. It's the HK22C Super Response Hybrid cover stock, and it comes out of the box at a 1500 compound finish. And the cohesion smell on this one is very, very strong. It smells really good. This has all the makings of a ball that I think is going to be pretty good. And then with the layout, we went with our typical strong ball layout, being 5.5 by 4.5 by 3. Let me know in the comments, are you excited for some of these track balls? Why or why not? I know the track isn't super popular, but the Criterion was good. All the stealths were pretty good, so I'm pretty excited for this one. We're gonna be here at South Point on a fresh, typical house shot. We'll see you on the lanes. All right, so this is gonna be the first shot here coming up with the Track Criterion Hybrid. I warmed up with this ball, so this is not gonna be the first time this ball goes down the lane. And we're gonna see, is this gonna be a good house shot ball? Is it gonna be a good sports shot ball? Whatever the case may be here. Yeah, so I got that one right pretty quick. That's not the goal. And what you're gonna notice is this ball shapes pretty hard. I wouldn't say that it's angular by any, like it's not super quick down lane, but it has some giddy up down lane for sure. All right, so we're gonna go right back to that same spot, but we're not gonna shove it right. There's a ton of friction out there to the right, so let's get this more up the lane. Yeah, that's pretty good motion. Colors-wise, my buddy Chris says he likes the colors. I think it swirls into like a less attractive color, but I really don't care about aesthetics. I just care about, does the ball look good? Does the ball roll good? Does it do the right thing? And this one kind of checks all those check marks. But we're only a few shots in. I warmed up with like 8 or 9 shots plus 2 in the video, so it hasn't been a whole lot of shots. So let's just keep this going. Track is one of those brands that people kind of bag on, but the last few track balls that I've reviewed, I've actually liked, and I think this one is just following right in that footstep as well. Yeah, I wish I was gonna fall. That was super forward off my hand. And I'm a fan of this so far, but again, first few shots, you can't really tell. You wanna get some oil in the cover. You wanna get a few games on it. But it's a good ball. If you're looking for a big asymmetric hybrid that's not super early, not super clean, not super smooth, not super angular, just right in the middle, this is a good one. All right, so let's not be as forward as that last shot and really give this ball a chance to make that corner. There we go, that's a good one. Right, just a little bit of a difference there between not being so forward and really just letting it come off my hand a little bit more, and it does the right thing. I don't know when I'm gonna use this ball because I'm only throwing it on the fresh right now. I don't know what it's gonna look like in transition, but I think it'll ultimately be better in a little bit of transition because I'm not a big fan of throwing these shiny balls on the fresh, but it's all we got right now. Yeah, this one's interesting, right? It doesn't feel like it's an amazing ball. It doesn't feel like it's a bad ball. It just feels like one of those balls that just gets the job done, if that makes any kind of sense here. wish that would have fallen, but this is bowling. And this is why I like showing all the shots too, because not every shot is gonna be perfect. There's gonna be shots where you think you throw it good and you hit your mark and the pins just don't fall. That is bowling, and showing every single shot be a strike and be 10 back is just not realistic of what bowling is. All right, so I went back and looked at that last shot. It did go pretty high. So we're gonna move in a little bit and create a little bit of more shape. This is gonna be like 3 left here with my feet. Yeah, it needs oil. That's okay, right? As a two-handed player, I like moving in. And by the way, I'm not gonna be two-handed forever. I'm trying to figure out a way that I can review balls one-handed and two-handed. So in the meantime, just bear with me. And Brunswick, if you're watching and you want to send me a few extra balls to review one-handed and two-handed, you know, I'm not opposed. All right, we're gonna go right back to that same spot. And what's nice about that shot is I got it in a little bit. Like that was really in the oil the whole time, and it still found a way to shred the rack. See, that one got into the friction. Wow, that was disgusting. Yeah, I will say though, all my misses have been 9 counts, so I'm okay with that. Yeah, I mean, I'd rather 9 count than split, obviously, right? So let's try another shot. Again, don't really want to shove it to the friction, but it's nice to know that I have all of that bounce there. Really, really good shot. It comes off of it good. It's just, if it sees the friction, it goes. I don't think I've missed any inside, except for that one that I four counted, but I can't really recall what it does if I really just leak it in the oil. All indications are that the cover is strong enough that if I get it into the oil, it's still gonna hook, which is not a bad thing. If I miss left, just let it go Brooklyn. I just don't wanna miss left and it hooks a little bit and then I split. Yeah, let me know in the comments, guys. What are you thinking about this Criterion Hybrid so far? Surprise you, yay or nay? I'm honestly not that surprised just because I really like the original Criterion. Oh, that's in. Let's see what happens. Yeah. Yeah, that hooked a ton. I'd rather it just do that than not hook and leave a big giant split. And like, you know, my ball driller, Casey, he calls this ball the Criterion instead of the Criterion, the Criterion. All right, so I'm pretty sure that I've seen all that I need to see, and I think you guys have as well. So I'm just gonna move left and really start to test this ball here, just a little bit. So I missed left, okay, yeah. I missed left a considerable amount. Let's make sure that we open up that angle a little bit. Yeah, I've seen all that I need to see, like I said. So we're gonna go back to that same spot, but not miss left. Really focus on projecting this one around that 8, 9, 10 area down lane. Well, that's way right of that. Yeah, that was way, way, way right of that. So again, disregard that one. All right, so the first one I missed left, the second one I missed right. Let's kind of put this one in between those two. And even two-handed, I still struggle with getting left. All right, good shot. Now let's post it at the line, and then we'll be okay. All right, same shot as last time, except we're gonna post it at the line. We're gonna get our hips nice and open, get that projection going, and really just post it at the line. All right, so we posted it, but we threw it slow as a mofo. So we're gonna throw 2 more shots in this video and then wrap it up. All right, probably my last shot of the video here. I wanna throw it the same as the last one, but really just post it at the line, get my hips open, make a good shot. There we go. Actually, I'll throw one more, because I wasn't super satisfied with that one. And we're gonna do it here at one take, so I don't wanna stop the camera for nothing. I think this is a ball that lacks identity. It's good, don't get me wrong. It's just really strong. And I think I'd have to knock the shine off if I'm gonna throw it on the fresh, is what I'm thinking. Another little step left. Last shot of the video here. See that? Yeah, good ball. Good ball. Track Criterion Hybrid. I think it's a good one. I think that with the group of balls that it came out with, I think that the Hypnotize is still the clear-cut favorite between those. But this is a good one. And guys, we'll see you on the next one. Hey, you want to throw it?